Happy Friday, Ronchar Ranchers. I hope everybody had a wonderful week. Coming to you a little early because everybody decided to eat on the same side. So I don't have to wait for one to eat before I can wait for the other to eat and then do a live with you guys. So everybody who is eating grain is on the same side and is being good. As you can see, Louie has spent some time today in the snow, either sleeping or rolling. So he is doing very, very well. He has been moving around really well. Before it got really cold in like the single digits, he was out on the second pasture at night. So we had that little warm bit there. And one morning they were coming in while I was coming in from the pasture while I was going out to feed them. So that's a good sign that he was out and about and stretching his legs and feeling comfortable enough to be out and about. So he is doing very, very well. As you can see, he's got a little belly on him. So that's a good thing. I don't mind a little bit of a belly. Obviously, I don't want him obese, overweight, but, you know, with the temperatures that we're having right now, I don't mind a little bit of padding on them. And really, it's the fluff of his hair. It's not even that he's that heavy. It's just his coat came in so good this year. So he's really, really doing well. He hasn't had his leg tremors and his he did have some head shaking and neck ringing 2 nights ago. So not quite sure what that was about. You could tell that what I consider him looking like he had a headache. He didn't space out or anything, but you could tell that something was off in the head area. It was just a one-off thing, so I'm not quite sure what happened there. But you know, him and Charlie have been playing and kind of. I think Louie wants to readjust the herd because he has been challenging Charlie. And Charlie, you know, he takes it with a grain of salt and he's like, yeah, whatever. And, you know, when he's tired of Louie playing, then he proceeds to dominate over him. But, so I don't know if maybe that day he tweaked something or I don't know what, but it was, like I said, it was just a one-off thing. So, I'm not too concerned. You know, obviously if I start seeing a pattern, then there's something to be worried about that, maybe he is having some kind of relapse or something. But other than that, he's doing really, really well. Excuse me while I'm moving around. Somebody's trying to sneak into Louie's food. Back up. Back up. Back up. But other than that, you know, the cold temperatures, while they were affecting him before, they're not right now. The next couple of days will really show. If you're not from Western New York, we're supposed to have single digits, and the wind is supposed to kick up, and we're supposed to get negative wind chill. In the barn itself, it's really nice in here. Like this morning, even though it was a cold temperature, because there wasn't any wind, it was beautiful. It was so quiet this morning and so calm and the boys were super calm and relaxing and just happy. You could really, really tell that they were happy this morning. Not that they're not happy any other day, but you know how those days when you wake up and you're just feeling better than other days? That's what was with the boys today. So in the barn, they switch positions depending on where the wind is coming from. So we are on the north side of the barn right now, and the wind usually comes west to east. And when the wind shifts, like the other night, it shifted to come out of the south. They were all on this side. So they move around depending on where the wind is at. A lot of the times they are on the east side, where they're not inside. They actually like to be outside, and they have a hay pile out there that I leave for them. So they really know how to maneuver around to make sure that they're not getting cold and that they're comfortable. So, and you can see also that they go ahead and they put their hay around. So when they want to go lay down in something warm, they do that as well. So they're very, very smart. But so like I said, we'll see how it goes with it being a little colder the next few days. And but then we're supposed to get a warm up to like 40 and rain. So I don't know what's going on with Mother Nature, but she is definitely upset about something, that she's having these huge weather swings. But hopefully it doesn't get muddy or anything like that, or you know, it rains and then freezes, because you know, without any snow covering, I really do worry about, you know, them slipping on the ice and something happening. So fingers crossed on that. Other than that, we are still waiting on the dentist because it has been so cold. We're waiting for the temperatures to at least get above, you know, maybe 20, maybe 30 in order for him to come out. Louie in particular is not having any ill effects from that he absolutely needs to have his teeth floated at this point. It's just, you know, our yearly maintenance. So it's not an emergency, so it's okay if we wait a little while until the temperature is more appropriate. The only exercise really that Louie is getting is when he does go out on, you know, goes out and runs and plays with Charlie. I'm still not comfortable with, you know, getting him into any routine. As far as, you know, not forced, but, you know, a routine of exercise at this point, because of footing conditions, because I don't want to push him too hard while we're getting him to feel better. I just don't want to jump the gun. I'd rather be cautious, and take our time with getting him back to being in shape and to getting his, muscle tone back. I would hate to jump the gun and then him start to regress. I would feel awful if that happened. So I'd rather take our time and make sure that he's ready to go and that his body can actually withstand exercising. Not that I intend to, you know, have him go run a race or something, but just to get his at least top line better, and his right side more muscular and more balanced. But other than that, nothing really new that's going on, which is, you know, after 2021, that's a good thing. Everything being, hey Genevieve, everything being calm is a good thing. And, you know, I really don't need any excitement. You know, we are in the planning stages right now, of bringing in, you know, another rescue in the spring. You know, we are, a few months out from that, but we still have to start planning as far as, you know, finances and, you know, seeing where the need is at. So, that is happening in the planning stages. And of course, right now we're putting our budget together. So that's why we're thinking in those terms, you know, how many can we bring in, figuring out, you know, what was the cost last year, for when we had medical expenses. You know, that's all things that we have to take into consideration when we are, rescuing a horse and bring in another horse. We want to make sure that we're able to, you know, financially take care of them, as well as medically and, emotionally and everything else that comes with it. So it's a whole package deal. We try to be, responsible, and, you know, I would love to be able to say yes to everybody that has contacted us about, helping, but, you know, realistically, I need to make sure that we're not only able to assist the horse that comes in, but we're also able to, you know, maintain, Louie's care. You know, Louie is a sweet, wonderful boy, but, you know, it does at this point cost quite a bit, per month, to maintain his health. So we have to make sure that we have the funds available to take care of him, in addition to, any newcomers that we bring on. So just wanted to keep you guys in the loop on that. You know, it is on my mind about, helping more horses, but it's really all a timing thing. So I'm a planner. Anybody who knows me can tell you I am a planner, and I don't do a lot of things as a knee-jerk reaction or spur of the moment. So I really want to make sure that we're ready, for whatever the next one brings. You know, obviously most of the horses that we bring in, have some kind of health issue. It is very rare that we have one that doesn't. So we have to be prepared for that. Quality over quantity. Yeah, that's one way of putting it, Genevieve. It is quality over quantity. So, you know, we do the best we can with what we have, and, you know, it's all because of your guys' support. So just stay tuned. I'll keep you guys in the loop, about what is going to happen, about, when we bring in a new rescue, because that's what it's all about, right? If you are from, Western New York, stay warm this weekend. Please stay safe. It is supposed to be brutally cold. So you're going to have to, you know, be careful out there. Excuse me, I have to let the vacuum clean up. There you go, buddy. Sorry, didn't mean to do a sweeping on you there, but be safe this weekend. You know, if you're out and about, it is supposed to be really cold. And I will stay in touch with you guys, and we will talk next week. Be well, Roan Char Ranchers. Talk to you soon.